Assalamu alaikum. Today I want to follow on yesterday's video, investigating the question of why some scholars say that shukr is one of the most important themes or virtues mentioned in the Quran. The 13th century scholar, Afifuddin at-Tilimsani, writes in his commentary on the divine names that there are two kinds of gratitude, two kinds of shukr. The first is the one we all know, shukr al-ihsan al-ma'lum, which is gratitude for the good that one has done that is known and observed. And this is the kind of gratitude that we experience kind of every day. We say thank you to somebody for something they've done. The other is shukr idhar al-minna, that is gratitude for the manifesting of a blessing. Or one could also say gratitude through the manifesting of a blessing, minna. Now here, the second kind is more of almost an existential kind of gratitude. And this reveals why gratitude is so important within the Quran, and why even al-shakir, the grateful, is one of the divine names. In this kind of gratitude, that is, gratitude for the manifesting of a blessing, it's really when one sees the reality of something and then acts in accord with it. So at-Tilimsani says this can even be the gratitude of ground for rain. And what is that gratitude? That it brings forth vegetation. And he goes so far to say that the gratitude of the divine pen, al-qalam, is that it writes down the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that through it writes down revelation. And this is a beautiful idea of it, because it shows us how important it is in our lives. To be grateful is not just to be thankful for what we've been given, it's to actually be more. And this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِدَنَّكُمْ. If you are grateful, I will increase you. Shakara, the root for gratitude, for shukr, in fact is related to the idea of increase. One says, for example, of a lush valley, that it is a mashkara, a valley that has kind of manifested in a way. And this really relates closely to the idea that we have of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he's asked why it was that he would stand at night in prayer after all that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had promised him. And he says, Alam akun abdan shakura. Should I not be a grateful servant? Tune in tomorrow to see this distinction between shakur and shakir. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.